Hello guys, hello everyone, welcome back again, new live stream. সবাইকে স্বাগতম আজকে লাইভ স্ট্রিমে। Hello, hello. Hello, hello guys.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So it's away we go then.
The midfield three, Peter, I think are going to be key in this lineup because it's a very expansive system.
Yeah, it certainly looks a very front-footed approach.
It is, and with the front three, especially the wide men, running at and beyond the defence, there's going to be an awful lot asked of the midfield. They have to supply those balls the attack can run onto, while at the same time maintaining the team's overall shape by linking the front and back.
And it's Beckham. Oh, easy pickings there. Now there's a fine ball. It's net! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he whips. Oh, good climb! And the header is disappointing in the end.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt, all too easy.
The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Cannavaro kept aware and it is reclaimed easily. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Rummenigge. Neither side yet able to find the net. He steps in, and that's the end of that.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on...
Mbappe! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Bergomi clears it away. Davis, he's got away. Davis with terrific effort. Goal! Borussia Dortmund! He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Borussia Dortmund have penetrated for the first time.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Rummenigge is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now, can they get him away? Pirlo gets it clear. And it's Gattuso. Lovely. And Aubameyang! That was mighty close. Vieira cuts it out. Cruyff quietly revving up. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Added time.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Borussia Dortmund go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
Fan club celebrating their wedding
On the whole, the team linked up very well and has been organised. Hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think. Something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Borussia Dortmund are in a pretty decent position after 45 minutes. 1-0 to the good. So, into the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Pull it. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Saliba.
Cagliari really look like a team that's set up to absorb.
Oh, nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but still very good quick thinking on his part.
Saliba. Now Cruyff. Pirlo is always looking to break lines. Passing nice and neat. And claimed it back swiftly. Still just a single goal between the sides. And it's Cruyff. And here's Hullet. And Hullet!
Hullet made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Aubameyang. Saliba cuts out the pass. Pirlo. Rummenigge. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Cagliari really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Goes for a shot! So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
And he welcomes it in. Oh, that's a fine interception. Casillas clears. And it's Cruyff. And he's in on goal.
Cagliari really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Beckham! Oh, and that should have been two.
Beckham has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Corner number 2 then. Oh, good effort! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Aubameyang. Can he get it through? Oh, super find.
Borussia Dortmund can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock.
There will be
no
1
need to
minute
overly
added
commit
time.
now.
And we're done.
There you go.
Borussia Dortmund have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Beckham picking up the Man of the Match award, and
a
no
quick
surprise
reminder today,
there.
everybody, to make
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. So straight into the action. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
That could spell trouble. Great chance! He's delivered all right!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Borussia Dortmund finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And it's Beckham. And here's Aubameyang. He has a look up. Now the ball in. And he can thump it away. And the counter is on. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Mbappe, nicely weighted ball. In towards the back stick. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Saliba getting this one clear. And it's Rijkaard. Looking tiny in possession. Aubameyang! Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it.
Oh, he's usually such a good finisher.
Corner number 2 then. Baresi attempts a clearance. Now it's Puskás. Nepal have the chance to go the other way. Now it's Puskás. Rodri. Decent chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Rodri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Gets his head on it! Costa Curta can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Pelé. Oh, good ball. And the finish! Goal! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
3 minutes at a time.
Nepal are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was.
Tries a shot! And no mistake! And deep into first half stoppage time, a timely strike. And he stuck it away. And the referee has blown for half-time. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it.
With the owner of a
It is
blue
quite a
car
game,
parked outside
breathless
the stadium
and
gate.
laced with
Time to
excitement.
remove it,
Well, it's
as
a
it is about
lead
to be
that's
thrown
by
away.
no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
DVD.
That just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's hoisted clear. Oh, super ball! Back in possession and ready to go again. Rodri. Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Still they trail, and time is ticking away. Nepal are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape.
Mbappe! It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that was highly impressive. He went through them like a knife through butter, so that's raised an alarm or two.
Was 60,810.
Quarter of an hour into the second half. Out towards the flank. Davis picks it up out wide. He's rising! Oh, crossbar! And he's stuck it away! And there is the big 200! Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
Oh, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Chance! It's a loose ball, and he shoots! And that's in! And again they hit the front! Silvestre at his razor-sharp best there.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Guys, hit the like button. Please guys, hit the like and subscribe button if you enjoy our live stream.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 14.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Nepal have their lead.
Nedved.
Raul
Number 21.
delivers the ball,
Number 4.
and the keeper gets his hands on it.
Coming on the field.
Borussia Dortmund really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
It's Bale!
Daniel Van Buiten.
Oh, that is really good tenacity.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
should get the job done. Mohamed Salah! And that really should have been that.
Mohamed Salah really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't live to regret that.
Time is running out here.
Well, whatever it is, Peter,
Can he finish?
Yep.
And it's in! We thought they were done, but never say never! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
that's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bill!
Wow.
Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Nepal look like they've won it, but it's not over yet.
But these last few moments are going to be pretty frantic, I would think, as the opposition try tooth and nail to get back into this. We're never done till it's completely done.
Brilliantly cut out. Mohamed Salah has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Great ball. Oh, shooting chance! And it's in! And surely now, the result's beyond doubt. A truly wonderful strike, decorated with dip and curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
And we're done. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong, but the result is one that will make them suffer.
We are glad to inform
So,
you
Jim,
that
how do you
today's
reflect on
match
what we've
tickets
seen?
are available from Steve.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow. That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. There's the whistle. Quick to return it. Gattuso demonstrating his defensive quality there. That's going to go a long way. But they've got it again. Odo. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, just skips past his man. And he shoots! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Nicely shaped ball. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there. Oh, he's been caught napping. It's run loose here. Otto. Oh, that's well spotted. And that has left him in a heap. Owen. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo. Nedved. Borussia Dortmund leading here thanks to that early goal. And the score is 1-0.
Kimmich really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Great ball, chance for a shot! And that's in! They are purring, truly purring! So smooth, a signature finish.
Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but...
Nedved!
What the heck?
And that is wildly off target.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Van Dijk gets a foot in and wins the ball. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Nicely aimed pass. And he's gone looking for safety. Otto back towards the middle. Busquets. And it's Ferdinand. And it's Otto. Gattuso. Nedved.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, that's a key interception. And it's half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Borussia Dortmund looking good, feeling good. It is 2-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
I just think it was a cheap foul to give away.
And it's Nedved. That's an imaginative pass. That was good alertness.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Knocks it into space. Cristiano Ronaldo is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get...
Yamal! Brilliant! He's got himself an absolute peach. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Number 7, Yamal! Substitution for Borussia Dortmund. Number 10.
Borussia Dortmund can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Mbappe.
Shift in momentum, perhaps.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play, because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
This match was 60,000.
Can he get it through?
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
This is a really front-footed approach.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Madrid are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Nedved. Now then, the ball's come loose. And it's made it. And Mobalian! It's a goal! And this is getting better and better. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Substitution in progress.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Borussia Dortmund go up by 2 and are looking good.
The crowd are calling for this to be put to bed. There's little sympathy about.
Nedved, he has found the way through. Oh, good line! Just cruising! They are cruising! It's all becoming so easy. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So now the difference is 3.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Knocks it out wide. No, that's been intercepted. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Van Dijk. Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode, and he was quick to react.
There will be 5
Just seeing the
minutes
board
added
now,
time.
it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Crunching tackle. Beckham. Some really good ball movement. And again! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. And that is that. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect. To win, they will relish having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Hello, everybody.
So,
and
Jim, how do you
please
reflect
join me
on
in
what we've
wishing a
seen?
happy
I think we
wedding
just saw a
anniversary
team
for one of our
winning
fan club
by
members.
playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening.
গাইস, যারা যারা স্ট্রিমটা দেখতেছেন একটু স্ট্রিমটাতে লাইক এন্ড সাবস্ক্রাইব করে দিয়েন যদি স্ট্রিমটা ভালো লাগে। চলো, রেড কার্ডের সাথে আমরা 2041 রেটিং ডান করে ফেললাম। চলো এক ম্যাচ ভিয়েরাকে ট্রাই করি, সেই ওল্ড প্যাট্রিক ভিয়েরা।
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters.
Against Manchester United.
It is a deep, deep sea of yellow, beautifully effervescent yellow.
শুরু করা যাক।
That is what you're faced with when you come to Dortmund. We're up and running then. Jim, you've played in
Smart
games of this
excuse for
nature.
an effort,
Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, the player Nuno Mendes is someone who's really impressed me as being a two-way player. Very confident, consistent, and always willing to take people on and get himself into those good crossing positions. And he can deliver.
Davis to Frank Rijkaard, Van Dijk. চলো আমরা অ্যাটাক বিল্ড করে ফেলছি অলমোস্ট। Oh shit, Bale. শুধু উড়াই দিতেছে বলগুলো, বল পাওয়ার সাথে সাথে। আই ডোন্ট নো হোয়াই। এই দেখো আবারও। আবার উড়ায়া ভাই সাহাব, এরকম অপোনেন্টস তো আমার এই সিজনে আমি দেখি নাই। আবার উড়াই দিবে ও। যাক, ফাইনালি সে একটা বল মাটি দিয়ে দিছে। স্কো। গুড ডিফেন্ডিং, বাট আমি অ্যাটাক ক্রিয়েট করতে পারতেছি না এই ম্যাচে।